Hello, good afternoon. Today we will talk about verbal and non-verbal communication. Me and my group will divide it into two sequences. For the first one, about verbal communication, we will let Omi and Sultan present about it. And for the non-verbal communication, me, Jasmine, and Lailatul will present the material. So the first one, Omi and Sultan, you can start now.
Next, please. So, the first is verbal communication. Verbal communication is a form of communication that uses written or spoken. This form of communication requires a tool in the form of language whose output is in the form of spoken or written words. Verbal communication, in the object of the study of sociology of communication, includes sound, words, language, and speech. The purpose of verbal communication is to communicate, to know what we want, and to convey it to others, because verbal communication is usually used as a daily communication. And we know that verbal communication is most widely used in human relationships. For example, like to express feelings, emotion, thought, ideas, fact, data, information, and the explanation. And also exchange feeling or thought, argue with each other, and etc. And then the next is the characteristic of verbal communication. The first characteristic is delivered orally or in writing. Orally means like in the daily life, we used to talk to our parent or maybe our friend. We speak to them, we talk to them. But and in writing is like when we do a chatting with our friend, talk about the tasks or anything. And then the second is communication is explicit and tend to be two-way communication. In this and this is mean that when we communicate, there is a feedback from the receiver. From the receiver, they give feedback to us. And the third is the quality of communication is often determined by nonverbal communication. And for this example, is like when we do a communication, but we don't use a good gesture or a match gesture about our conversation, maybe the receiver will be misunderstood about what message we want to convey to them. And then the presentation will be delivered by Sultan.
Types of verbal communication. One, speaking and writing. Speaking is verbal vocal communication, while writing is verbal non-vocal communication. Second, listening and reading. Listening includes four elements, namely listening, paying attention, understanding, and remembering. Remembering is a way to get information from something written. For example, of verbal communication, chat, speech, meetings, and discussion, interaction via social media, presentation in class, reading novel, reading letters. Types of verbal communication because communication is carried out into direction. This type of communication can be divided into two, namely the give and text sides. Give side, this type of communication usually consists of speaking and
Excuse me, Sultan, maybe you are muted.
passive communication. Next, next, com- next presentation with Jasmine, Ella, and Asya.
Okay, and then the Part 2 is about nonverbal communication. Definition of nonverbal communication is exchanging information through the use of body language, including eye contact, facial expression to body movement, or it could be sign language. And then another definition of nonverbal communication are first is nonverbal communication is communication without words and speaking. And then nonverbal communication is something one person that is given meaning to another. And then the characteristic of nonverbal communication. First is the process of communication is simply implicit and can occur both way or one way. And then the second is the quality of communication process depends on understanding the perception of others. And then the next slide will present by Ella.
The types of nonverbal communication. There are 3 types of nonverbal communication. The first is object communication. The object communication is a type of nonverbal communication that use object as sign or touch. The object used by a person is also a type of nonverbal communication. From the object, we can get a lot of information about a person's identity. For example, if we see someone wearing a doctor's coat, we can immediately know that the person is a doctor without needing to talk after first with the person. The second is communication by touch. This touch is usually a type of nonverbal communication that shows the relationship between the person doing it. Touch can be used to communicate various emotions such as affection, intimacy, and sympathy. The third is communication with body movement. This communication is what most people do to comfort verbal communication. Thank you. The next slide will present by Edgar.
For the example of non-verbal communication, well, the first one is when there is a traffic accident, the police officer put a cone in the accident area, so the people will pass the area. The second one is high five, showing thumbs up or hugging something with involving touching. And the third one is eye movement. Eye movement, like when we excited to see something, our eyes most likely are like, let's say, staring at it. For the other example, like for the object communication, for the easier example for this is when we touch for the object communication, like when we offering someone with a hug, I mean mug, which mean we are offering them a drink, or a bottle, which mean we're thirsty. And as like Latul said before, communication by touch, which mean the person has a connection with it. I mean, that person have put their emotion on the touch. For an example, like when we breaking stuff, which mean we were like more likely are angry when we doing it, or when you punching someone, we know that the person is angry. And the third one is communication with body movement. Body movement is not often a communication, but most likely people doing this are when they most likely don't want to get caught by another, or how do I say, deaf and blind people using this kind of communication for like using their finger. Like for an example, they saying a number like 1 is like this and 2 is like this, something like that. Okay, that's it for our presentation. Thank you for everyone listening our material here. I know it's short, but we think it can be well received by everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sudah.